Aloha! My name is Carrie and I now present to you Kauai Gardens, an initiative of the Optimal Living Alliance, a nonprofit organization on the island of Kauai. The mission of the Optimal Living Alliance is to exemplify, inspire, and support healthy and sustainable living. The initials spell Ola, a Hawaiian word meaning life, health, and well-being, which is what you see in this image and is what we help create. Kauai Gardens is the first initiative of the Optimal Living Alliance. The purpose of Kauai Gardens is to support productive and sustainable landscapes that enable people to improve their health and well-being. This photo shows a garden that I designed and created co-working with one other gardener on Hawaii Island. The vision for Kauai Gardens is to see the health of the land and people improving and thriving as we grow gardens, responsibly steward natural resources, and enjoy all the benefits of a flourishing ecosystem. This photo shows a food forest garden at 5 months. I stewarded the garden for its first year of growth. This is a photo of the same food forest garden less than 18 months after planting, providing fresh food for those who live there and the local community. Why Kauai Gardens? Currently, most of the food consumed on Kauai and the other Hawaiian islands is imported, meaning burning of fossil fuels, packaging waste, and food that is days, weeks, even months old before it gets to the consumer. By growing more gardens, we can have our own supply of food that is fresh, nourishing, and earth-friendly, as you see on the bright right side of this image. Now for the set of progressive projects that will make Kauai Gardens happen. Currently I'm in the preliminary steps of officially establishing the nonprofit. I call this Creating the Container. I'm entering for this award and considering other grants for startup costs. Beginning in August 2014, I'm applying for land use on Kauai. I call these steps Finding Funding and Gaining Ground. Then the first grounded project will be creating a live model site that will be both an example and a resource for the rest of the projects, such as community education, which will be offered through guided tours, workshops, and cultural events. This photo is from a youth camp where I volunteered last year. I sum up this aspect: involve and inspire. Also, we'll steadily grow a nursery and collect a seed bank so that people of the community can have greater access to useful plants that they can grow in their own gardens. All of this is done organically, which is very important to us. When the model site and nursery are well developed, we will begin to reach out to the community to help in the creation of more gardens, the priorities being in schools and community centers where the gardens will serve the greatest number of people, especially youth who have so many years ahead to live what they learn. We'll be giving the gifts. And when we have made significant achievements through these projects, we will use various forms of media to show the positive example by sharing the success stories with the other Hawaiian Islands and beyond, to inspire other communities to initiate projects like these for a healthier world. Our way of promoting progress. The plan for funding Kauai Gardens is to get grants for starting up, then to accept donations, which will be tax deductible, and as necessary and appropriate, we will adjust fees on the services we provide. This list gives some examples. A key component of Kauai Gardens is to cultivate biodiversity, which is essential for balance and sustainability in an ecosystem. You can see here papayas, bananas, coconuts, sweet potatoes, kalo, all growing together like a community. On that note, listed here are some specific plants that we will grow, and more will be added. You can see the different categories included being food crops, ground covers, herbs, grasses, soil builders, trees, and others. Most of us understand the value of the delicious and nutritious food crops. Ground covers is a very valuable use of plants to prevent the need of spending lots of time and energy pulling weeds or mowing or managing grazing animals, as once a ground cover is established, it prevents unwanted plants from growing. And herbs, grasses known for their healing properties. Soil builders are plants that fix nitrogen into the soil, as well as other benefits, providing shade, loosening the soil. Trees, the kukui is also known as the candle nut, it's the Hawaiian state tree. valuable actually is used as candles, hence the name. Koa ohia being valuable hardwoods, natives, and monkey pod known for its majestic beauty, providing shade, and other plants such as bamboo with valuable uses, natural building, garden trellising, and more. Gourds were the traditional Hawaiian way of carrying water and other valuables, and more. So to sum up, Kauai Gardens is a cause for anyone who appreciates abundance, good health, and vibrant sustainability. If this looks good to you, I hope we'll have your support. Thank you for listening, and mahalo.